No.
Wait.
For bonus. I'm going to hold on to your answer. I'll tell you later, all right? Okay. PREMPEH College with the same preamble. N is equal to 2 and N is equal to 5.
Unchamayo. Get it for us, eh? Guys. Today you're back.
Eden?
5.1 by 10 to the power negative 36 kilograms.
You're right.
Wow. Excellent.
With the same preamble. N is equal to 1 and N is equal to 2. Otum for
1.81 times 10 to the power negative 35 kilograms.
Wait. It's wrong.
Yes, go ahead.
1.8 times 10 to the power negative 35 kilograms.
Yes.
Correct. Wow. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, okay?
All right, for you. For you. Your answer, you gave me 6.6. It should actually have been 6.7 times 10 to the power negative 37 kilograms. Rounding off error. Okay? Okay, so that's why. And then for you, you wanted to give me 3 significant figures. No problem, except that the third place, the third significant figure, it should have been 1.82, not 81, times 10 raised to the power negative 35. And so I was accepting either 2 significant figures or 3 significant figures, but each of them had to be right. All right, next set, 10 seconds. Please listen carefully, KETA. How do habitat loss and fragmentation lead to loss of biodiversity? Yes, Francisca.
Habitat loss occurs when species leave their natural home to different places, either by migration or as a result of some natural disasters. They lose their habitat, and when a group of species lose their habitat, it decreases the genetic constitution, that's the biodiversity in the area decreases, since the variety of species in that area will decrease, since some species or group of organisms have left that area or are no longer at the place they used to be. And also fragmentation will decrease the variety of species in a particular habitat, as it also reduces.
I am not accepting it for bonus.
Oh, all this.
Okay. All right, so habitat loss and fragmentation will result in the breaking up of the habitat into small pieces. This affects the migratory movement of animals, and also it will decrease the genetic exchange between populations. Okay, and that is what leads to the decline in the biodiversity. Okay. PREMPEH College. How can the extinction of one species lead to the extinction of another species? Yes, Eden.
Okay. This is because the organisms in an ecosystem interact with each other, and some of these organisms rely on other organisms for food. So, supposing organisms higher up in the trophic levels who rely on organisms lower in the trophic level or the energy pyramids or ecological pyramids for their food. If the organisms lower in these energy pyramids or ecological pyramids become extinct, it becomes difficult for the organisms higher up to obtain food, and that leads to their extinction, as the initially ones which they rely on food or resources have become extinct.
2 out of 3.
Oh, let's see.
It's the insistence of food that I have a problem with. It's not just food. It's not just food. Okay, so in a native habitat, one species is connected to the other in an intricate network. It may not necessarily be linear, like one dependent directly for food. No, in an intricate network, okay? So if one goes extinct, the other species will also go extinct. And it's dependent on the obligatory interactions, right? So if you must necessarily depend on someone there, and that person is no longer there, then you also are at risk of going extinct. And the typical example I have here is this. So listen to my example. The extinction of a host will cause the extinction of parasites. So in this case, you see, it's not food. It's where it actually lives. You see, so it's a broader thing than what you were telling me. All right. Presbyterian boys, how do exotic or invasive alien species affect biodiversity? Yes, Deborah.
Exotic species reduce biodiversity. And this is because when they enter a new habitat, they have adaptations which can lead to the extinction or driving out of other organisms in that habitat due to competition for the same resources.
2. Yeah, competition is part of it. But what happens is that they actually reproduce very rapidly because they don't have any local enemies, right? When they enter that new environment, they don't have local enemies. So it's not a matter of just bringing their adaptations. They also don't have any enemies. So they are able to outcompete, that's the part you mentioned. They are able to outcompete the native species for food, water, space, and so they are able to spread unchecked. And that is how they do it. All right. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Each school will be given a chemical equation, which may be a redox or a disproportionation to balance. So I'm going to give you an equation. Please balance it. A chemical equation. All right. KETA. P4 plus NaOH plus H2O going to NaH2PO2 plus pH3. Right.
Okay. You have the balanced equation
Go ahead.
P4 plus 3NaOH plus 3H2O reacting to give pH3 plus 3NaH2PO2.
You're right. PREMPEH College. With the same preamble. K2MnO4 plus H2O going to MnO2 plus KMnO4 plus KOH. Eden.
The balance equation is given by.
Please speak up.
The balance equation is given by 3K2MnO4 plus 3H2O moving into MnO2 plus 2KMnO4 plus 4KOH.
That's incorrect.
Oh.
Which one?
Oh, it's okay.
Yes, Deborah.
4K2 MnO4 plus 3H2O going to 2MnO2 plus
No. You've realized your problem. You've realized it. The right answer is 3K2MnO4 plus 2H2O, not 3H2O. 2H2O going to MnO2 plus 2KMnO4 plus 4KOH. Presbyterian boys with the same preamble. MnSO4 plus PbO2 plus H2SO4 going to HMnO4 plus PbSO4 plus H2O. Is that hand up, Deborah? Please go ahead.
2MnSO4 plus 5PbO2 plus 4H2SO4 going to 2HMnO4 plus 5PbSO4 plus 8H2O.
No. Go ahead.
2MnSO4 plus 5PbO2 plus 3H2SO4 going into 2HMnO4 plus 5PbSO4 plus 2H2O.
Yes. Next set 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble to all schools. Find the amount invested at each rate of interest if a man invests. Find the amount invested at each rate of interest if a man invests. All right, so KETA, 60,000 Ghana cedis, partly at 9% and the remainder at 6%, and receives a total interest of 4,800 Ghana cedis at the end of the year. Yeah, go ahead. Evans.
The total amount invested at 6% is 1,300.6 cedis, and the amount invested at 9% is 730.6 cedis.
That's incorrect.
Oh.
I'm holding on to my answer. I'll tell you later. But with the same preamble, your major question. 100,000,
Mass.
partly at 10%, and the remainder at 15%, and receives a total interest of 11,500 Ghana cedis at the end of the year. Eden.
Okay. Priority 1,945 Ghana cedis.
Finish.
1,145 Ghana cedis and 1,915,000 Ghana cedis.
No, that's incorrect. Have I won them already? No. Okay, I'll let you answer, but you have a stern warning next time I start deducting. Go.
70,000 cedis was invested at 10%, and 30,000 cedis was invested at 15%.
Yes.
Ah.
With the same preamble. $40,000 Ghana cedis, partly at 12%, and the remainder at 8%, and receives a total interest of 4,000 Ghana cedis at the end of the year. Otumfo.
For the 12%, it is 20,000 Ghana cedis, and for the 8%, it is 20,000 Ghana cedis.
Yes. So, KETA, for yours, the right answer was 40,000 Ghana cedis at 9% and 20,000 Ghana cedis at 6%. Last set of questions for the round. 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Total charge Q is uniformly distributed throughout the volume of a sphere of radius r. Please, did you get your preamble? No response means yes. So, KETA, what is the electric potential at distance r over 4 from the center of the sphere in SI units? Yes, right.
I have a fraction with numerator Q, and then
denominator R pi epsilon naught, and then the all in, and then the unit is volts.
No, for both. Okay. Go ahead.
Q
And speak up for me, please. It's very hard to hear.
over 16 pi epsilon naught R. All of that in volts.
I'm not accepting it. I'm holding on to the answer. I'll hold on to the answer. All right, PREMPEH College, with the same preamble. What is the electric potential at the center of the sphere in SI units? Yes, Eden?
0 volts.
That's incorrect for bonus. Again, I hold on to the answer. Presbyterian boys with the same preamble. What is the electric potential at distance R over 2 from the center of the sphere in SI units? Otunfo.
We have KQ all over 4R squared in volts per meter.
I'm not accepting it. All right. So, for this set of questions, KETA, your answer was 47Q over 128 pi epsilon naught R. Of course, epsilon naught is the vacuum permittivity or the permittivity of free space. Okay? For you, PREMPEH College, your answer is 3Q over the expression 8 pi epsilon naught R. And then for you Presbyterian boys, it's 11Q over the expression 32 pi epsilon naught R. With that, we've come to the end of the first round.